Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying some very expensive makeup simply because I got very inspired looking at this PR package right here. This is the Pretty Grunge by Huda Beauty. It's their brand new launch and it's inspired by the 90s. So she says, I love my glam, but I'm obsessed with the 90s grunge inspired beauty looks right now. So these are the looks that came with the pamphlet. I think I want to do something like this in a corner black and gold in the center, but let's see. These are some pretty grungy palettes. We've got all these items right now with me. I think when it comes to eyeshadow, Patrick Ta and Huda Beauty are on the same wavelength for me in terms of formulation. Look at this palette. It is a cool toned, beautiful neutral. I literally got goosebumps all over right now because I love a good black in a palette. Most eye palettes don't put black for some reason nowadays, but I love the color story because there's so much I can get in this, and I know I'm going to use this palette on the daily. So there's also this Pretty Grunge Huda Beauty blush, which is clear, but it's one of those, it reacts with your pH kind of a blush. It's clear, but when I do this, it turns pink. Can you see? Slightly pink, so I'm very excited to give that a shot as well. This is very interesting. I've seen that go around a lot. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing. So let's begin with my skin prep first. Now, again, we're going to go bougie. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Capture Total Le Serum by Dior. They also send me a holiday PR. All of this is PR. I'm very, very, very blessed to be getting so much makeup. Trust me, it is just, it never gets old. I don't know if this is good before makeup, but it's a serum and oh, smells divine. Smells like Dior. That is so luxe feeling. It's supremely thick and nourishing. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Absolutely stunning serum. Okay, look at that glow, you guys. Are you kidding? I am definitely putting this in my main shelf. I've tried this for the first time and this is so beautiful. Wow. It's got a little stinging, I must say, over here, but it's not bothering me that much. It's got fragrance and that's why it's stinging, but it's Dior. It looks fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer as usual. This is so expensive and so I included it in today's video. Damn, what is that serum, dude? My skin feels like velvety smooth. It is so good. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Water Jelly. This is also a great product. I love how it hydrates the skin and it's not that expensive. It's like 1200 bucks, I think, but very, very good for priming. Of course, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. I never forget my eye cream. I'm not even joking with the skin. Like, what is this giving? These are like the boring steps, but such essential steps. I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Primer on my nose and pore area. Gets the face prepped for makeup. Please don't put moisturizer and go on. You need all these steps, okay? Priming, the prepping, the misting, all of that, because that's how the base looks flawless, but dear. For face, I'm going to be using both high-end foundations. We know that, okay? I'm not going to keep mentioning they're expensive. This is the Dior Forever Natural Nude Foundation. I love this foundation personally. I think it's one of the better high-end foundations. This is the shade 25N. And then I'm going to mix it up and use a Givenchy foundation as well. We have the shade N270 here. This is the Prisme Libre Skin Caring Matte Foundation. So I'm going to mix the two and put that on my face. Why do I feel this is like Prisme instead of Prism? It's got an E at the end, you know? Prisme Libre. I like saying that. Girl, this skin is giving life. Like, I am so beyond obsessed with what I just did right now. The Dior serum, Kiehl, like everything's going so well together in combination that it is like literally a game changer. Oh my gosh. How is your 2024 going? Because dude, it's been such a dull start to my year. I won't lie. I was pretty bummed out looking at the social media posts. I was one of those, you know, for the first time in like 9 years, I was one of those who actually felt like I was lacking something in my life, and it's so incorrect. That's what like sometimes it makes you feel, because we put out the best parts. Even I put out a reel where I was like crying in the middle, and then there are all good parts. The all good parts came after November. It's a long journey, you know. January was shitty for me, and then I gave birth and stuff, and then the entire year passed just postpartum, taking care of Abby, finding the right support system for me, getting my groove back on, gym, feeling myself. Like the whole year went in just like trying to save myself and get myself back in whatever way possible, trying to understand this motherhood and parenthood, because it was like go. I was all over the place. I was just feeling a little so shitty and lost. And then towards the end, it picked up. Work picked up, and that's why I felt alive again. I'm like, yes, we're back, and festive season, and it felt good. And then, of course, the holidays kind of like dull down towards Christmas and December. And then I'm just like, oh, we're back when no one's working, nobody's responding. They're all on like family vacations, and they're all gone for honeymoons and baby moons. And I'm just sitting here in my house. I put Abby to bed, and Veronica just left. Obviously, she came, celebrated New Year's with me, and she left. My mom is with my nanny right now. Left way before New Year's, so I was just me and Abby. Once I put her to bed, I was just like, this is it, 1st January 2024, and I'm here with my daughter. I could not be more blessed, and like, she's a healthy baby, and that's all a mother wants in her child. Trust me, healthy babies are a luxury in itself. So I am like beyond grateful for all of the health issues being past me. I mean, we're not fully out of the woods yet, but we're just trying to, it's a newborn baby, you know what I mean? She's new to this world, so we're trying to just move past all of that into this new era. I'm gonna go in with this concealer. By the way, it's the Huda Beauty 4 Filter Concealer in the shade Graham Cracker. One of the best concealers I have ever come across. What I've learned is that you need to do like darker eyeshadows before your base. So let's do that and then put on the concealer like fully finally. So okay, oopsie daisy, I'll have to get this concealer off. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly set my lids very fast and do my brows, and then we'll begin the eye. Actually, it's been quite the start. I was just at home with Abby, and I was just like, oh no, why does this feel so just alone by myself? And it does feel dull. Okay, like I have more than everything I could dream of, to be honest. Just where I am, where I was, and where I am is just huge difference in general with life. Because 4-5 years back, I would dream of this life that I have right now, like abundance and like fully blessed and everybody in good health, and I'm here now, you know, and I feel like I'm lacking something. That's just human nature. I feel like we're all chasing something we don't have, and I have to keep reminding myself, dude, I need to be freaking grateful for what I have. I hate sulking and complaining, but I feel like it's the only thing that comes out of my mouth these days is like sulking and complaining and like wishing I have what others have. And I think that's okay. I'm human, you know, I check myself a lot. I'm aware when I do that. I'm just like, Miles, come on. There's nothing to compare. Everybody's blessings are different. I think we all get different cards that we get to play, and this was what we got and I got, and so I just have to play it right. And I just have to keep telling myself these positive messages, because honestly, dude, I was like genuinely bummed out. I'm gonna be honest, I was bummed out during New Year's when I saw so many couples and like just with their families, just like enjoying a vacation in a snowy land. And I was just here being like, fudge, man, the life I dreamed of and the life I ended up having are two very different lives. You know, you have this picture in your head like how you want your life to pan out, and it does not pan out that way. Oh dude, then you have to like relearn how to love this new version or this new life, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in that phase where I have to relearn all of it and be like, okay, this is the life I have. It's not what I wanted, but I will learn to love it anyway, and it's taking a lot of time. I will be very honest with you. I'm not going to be like, everything's hunky-dory, I'm so grateful and blessed, I never complain. It's life, and it's rubbish if I say that. I don't want to be fake to y'all. I'm going ahead and using the Huda Beauty 7 Black Brown eyebrow pencil. It's very, very good. It's very skinny. Like, you can't even see the nib. Yeah, one brow is definitely higher than the other. I'm gonna take the shadow. Let's see where to begin with this gorgeous little palette. Lord, I think I'm gonna take the shade Love Anarchy, and I'm just gonna start off with a very cool toned transition. I'm going to take the shade Brave. Wow, that is such a stunning color. Oh my gosh, breathtaking. I just love the undertones of this palette. It's so beautiful. I'm going to take the shade Nirvana and start with that cocoa color first instead of going directly with black. And I really want to see what I can come up with by going with the dark color on the inner corner. I don't do that usually, but let's try. Makeup is fun. It's to play with. Look, she's got that little shadow in there. And I think this is good enough. I don't think I'm going to go in with the black. I think this is the soft color that I need. No, it's not brown. It's soft purpley. Beautiful color. I'm keeping everything very roughly drawn out, and then I will blend everything over later because I'm not sure of what I want to do, so I'm just mapping everything out and then I'll see. I'm very tempted to keep this shadow matte because it's looking stunning as is, but are you kidding me with these glitter colors? Oh my god, I am so confused which one to go with. Rebel and Maverick. Oh my lord, girl, like, look. at these colors. They're blowing my mind. I think I'm gonna stick to Rebel. I really have to go with the shade because it's quite stunning. Cool, we're just going in, you guys. Oh my, it's like I'm applying foil on my, it's like, oh my gosh, I had no doubt. I feel like exactly what I thought this palette was gonna give, it gave, because Huda never disappoints. Huda Beauty never disappoints with eyeshadow. It's just who they are. They nail their shadows. Okay, I'm going back in with Nirvana and blending the edges so it doesn't look that sharp. And I'm just gonna connect both the matte shadows like that. I'm just gonna do a halo right above it to just shut the door and give it more definition. I haven't done a look like this in ages. So good, you guys. It's so good. I wanna cry. That's how good it is. Your partners need to get this for you for your birthday, anniversary, Christmas, New Year's. I don't know, but you gotta get this palette. Like, gift it to yourself.
Tell someone who loves you, if they love you so much, gift me a Huda palette and then your love is proved.
I'm doing anything for you guys to get this palette right now. It is mind-blowing. Taking the shade Brave, I'm gonna go above my crease and just blend everything out because I want a warmer shadow there. Not a single fallout. So I could have gotten away with just using this on my base. Okay, so let's get back to our conversation. So social media really like bummed me out this time, as it did to a lot of you guys as well. Yeah, it just shows you things you don't have, and you're like, you forget the things you do have, and it's just a very human trait to do that to yourself. So that's why I was like staying away from it. I'm like, forget it, I'm just not gonna look at that. I'm just gonna watch a bunch of YouTube videos and pass my night. I was kind of like, wow man, my life would have been so different in many ways, but it just wasn't. And like, yeah, it is what it is, man. So don't worry if you didn't have the best start to your life, if you were not on a beach in Bali, or if you were not in New York or London feeling the snow, if it was snowing in London, if you were not in Lapland, it's okay. Like, we were all here, most of us were. And if you had like a very quiet New Year's in bed, it's like watching movies and just missing your family if you're away, don't worry, man. I think our family again was not together this year. My mom was in Mangalore, my brothers were home, I was here. It was just not, we were not together. Everyone's like dealing with a lot right now. So I think we're just like taking our own time, and then, but our time will come. You know, I also like learned so many things just in general. I was like, my time will come where I will just be so happy, so in love, so full of love for myself and everybody else around me, and I would just be really happy. And I'm not waiting to be happy. I'm just like, I know that moment is coming. Okay, I know that like exceptional moment where everyone's living their best life now and you're not. There's a time and place, and right now is not your time. It's just what it is, and I've just accepted that. I'm like, Miles, you're doing other things right now. There will be a time where it'll just be you and you'll be so happy. So I'm gonna use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in medium 1 custard. Alright, I'm gonna set my under eye with the Prisme Libre and be right back. And I'm just gonna set my eye really quickly before it starts creasing. So you know the new way of setting, right? Just like set with powder and then you want to bake on dry concealer. My new way of setting / baking. Once you've done that, you want to pick up the powder once again and you want to just bake. Moving on, we have the Huda Beauty Longwear Eye Pencil in Creamy Coal, and we're gonna take that. It's in the shade Very Vanta and it says Extreme Black. Liner or kajal, 24-hour waterproof. Yeah, comfortable on waterline, smudge proof, transfer proof, sweat proof, comfortable, blah blah blah. Okay, wow, it's everything. It's waterproof, y'all. Considering the amount of shit I'm going through inside here, like I'm telling you, if you were in my mind right now, it's just chaotic in there. It's so hectic. I don't understand the first thing about being a mother or parenting, but I'm trying to do my best, and I know I'm doing my best because I'm there for Abigail, and I have been there for Abigail every second of her life since she was born. That is enough. Being there, comforting them is enough, and I know I'm doing my best. Man, it's exhausting. Okay, it feels good to say it. Parenting is exhausting, especially when you're just like by yourself. I love Abigail, but it's exhausting. Okay, and it's very rare that people will just admit it. Just admit it, moms. We know like it takes a freaking more than a village to raise a child, dude. It is just not for the faint-hearted. It's really not. Yeah, so that's that. Anyway, this is like a proper venting session, but who cares, you know? But I think I'm just gonna do like a smudgy, like smoky eye. I'm feeling very sassy right now. We'll do a smudgy smoky eye, chal. It's been a long time, yeah. All my brushes are literally falling apart, okay? And I don't even intend on changing them. Because they're good. Good liner, y'all. Come closer, baby dolls. Why am I doing this? What happened? I'm very funny in grief, I think, in tragedy. I'm just like not crying, you guys. What was I telling you earlier? I don't even know, but I'm literally not crying. Like, I don't know the last time I cried, and I feel like I need a very good cry. I need to let it out because there's like a lot of stuff stored up in my head, man, and I need to just like
scream and shout and let it all out.
Because I know I'm due for a cry, but it's not coming. I feel like I'm just like holding myself, like I need to be strong. You know, if I break, I'll literally break. And I'm not the kind to like hold back emotions and all. I'm like, let's go, let's cry it out, you know. Actually, ever since Abigail's birth, I've cried very less. I've cried like barely. And I think that's just mums in general, just trying to be strong and like hold the ship for everyone. I think that's just what I am, and I'm just gonna admit it. And this freaking kajal is unreal. Like liner. What? Look at that smoky eye. I think this whole palette is about like the smoky eye grunge 90s, right? So I'm just gonna go all out and not care much. Abhi hum isko waterline mein lagayenge. We have to. Oh my god, you know what this scene is reminding me of? Have you guys watched Sex and the City too? If you've not watched it, I don't know why. I don't even know how to complete that sentence without offending anyone. Okay, you guys, if you've not watched Sex and the City, I don't know what you're doing right now. Put everything on hold, even my video, and go watch Sex and the City Part 2. Do you remember that moment where she meets Aiden and then she just goes for dinner? She's like, F it, I'm just gonna go for dinner. And she takes that kajal that she bought and she does this. And then she goes wearing the sexy dress to meet Aiden, the love of her life, after Mr. Big. Oh my gosh. I just watched that like a week ago, and that's what this scene is reminding me of right now. Just looking into the mirror, like feeling myself, you know, with this kajal, kohl pencil. And I have fully blackened it, and it looks absolutely stunning. I haven't done this look in a while. Okay, I'm gonna perfect this eye now. You know, I didn't like get into 2024 like all motivated and inspired with like a long ass, like, what do you call that, resolution list. Nah, हमने ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं किया, because I'm just like, F it. This is what it is, and we're dealing with this year a whole lot differently. Not that I don't have like goals and like, you know, personally where I want to achieve, like take myself and like free myself from all of this mentally. I just need to resolve a lot of issues and like a lot of pain, and just it has to leave my body, and I need to be like free, you know, like a bad knot and a massage. And I just need to do that first, and then I'll go and be like, I'm motivated for this year. So if I'm not here to like just preach on motivation, because I'm just not your girl right now for that. I'm just not the right person. And yeah, so F it, man. If you're having a shitty time, just like screw it. Yeah, I think just all in all, you know, battling some sort of loneliness. I don't know, even though I have a lot of people around me, being alone and loneliness are two different things, you know. Being alone is literally like, you don't have anyone around you, no friends, nothing. You're sitting at home and you have like zero interaction. That's like being alone. And being lonely is when you have a lot of people around you, but you still feel alone. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like kind of lonely at many points in my life. So I think I just need to like find my like jam, find my circle, find friends, and like find different ways and things that make me happy apart from my job. Okay, wait. Let's curl my lashes because I can continue talking forever, and I need to go to the bathroom. So be right back. I'm back. I changed my top and came because we're about to finish really soon. Yeah, I feel like I have to just gain all of that back, like what I've lost. I just have to gain companionship. I have to gain myself back. The joy, you know, that flutter that I had for life, that zest and zeal I had for life every morning. I have to find that. It's a little disappeared on me right now, and it's okay if you're feeling the same way. I mean, I think a lot of us are in the same boat in the beginning of the year. It's just that you want to make sure you're not staying there. That's the only thing I will recommend. Like, make sure you're not there, you know, forever. Okay, I'm gonna put on some mascara. This is the Lancome Hypnose Drama VP mascara. And I tried this out the other day. I didn't love it, I'll be honest. Let me try it again, actually. You know, sometimes you just have to try something twice. Yeah, it's really giving me nothing. I'm not like in love with this at all. No, I've had better mascaras. I don't like this one. It's very dry. Okay, I'm gonna use a very expensive contour, okay? Like, you guys, this is from Hermes. Yeah, Hermes Beauty. They sent me PR long time ago, and honestly, it is such a beautiful bronzer. I didn't expect it. I don't know, I feel like bigger brands don't nail formulations all the time. Like the Lancome one I don't like the mascara a lot. But this, oh my gosh, I love the bronzer, and I actually find myself using this a lot. So Hermes bronzer, so bougie. And I started workout at like 4 months, and I have to constantly remind myself that I've just given birth 6 months ago. I'm sorry, I've just given birth like 7 months ago, and calm down. Like, my body's not gonna like bounce back. It took 9 months to cook this baby, you know. I mean, at least I can give it like 1 year at least, and I have to keep telling myself that story because I keep forgetting that I just gave birth in the way that, why is my body not looking good? Why is my body like this? I've never seen my body like this. And that's why I have to keep reminding myself, Miles, calm down. There's a human sitting in the hall, and that is your daughter. It came out of your vagina. So, like, I guess these like self-talks keep happening in my head as well, above everything else that I'm dealing with. I feel like this body loving thing is a whole other battle to deal with. And like I said, I've never dealt with pretty much any of this before, like relationship problems or battling loneliness or, you know, all of it. It's just everything's coming like one shot this year. So I'm just like, pew, 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 trying to just like get it out of my way because I don't recognize myself sometimes. A lot of times I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, girl, pregnancy changes your body, man. Pregnancy, birth, like freaking, if anyone says like, no, it all goes back to the same. I'm 7 months, so I can't say. If anyone's like way advanced than me, then probably you can help me out. But what happens to those boobies? You guys, I was like analyzing my boobies the other day. Sorry, TMI. We're all girls here, I hope. And yeah, man, if you're a dude and your wife just gave birth, just everything's gonna change, okay? You have to know that, and you have to love her, obviously, irrespective of all of it. Just now we're battling with the love for ourselves, you know, like the women, like you guys can love us anyway, but we have to love ourselves. And I feel like that's so tough. I mean, loving my body right now is very difficult. Like, I'm trying to come to terms with it because I've always seen my body in the most perfect shape and like perky boobies, and after breastfeeding, dude, they're like 2 deflated balloons. Like, come on. And all the volume is gone, all the muscle mass is gone, and no one tells you about it. They just talk about how beautiful breastfeeding is, and oh god, don't get me started on that other journey. It's awesome, it helps bonding, but dude, I'm just talking about like physically right now where I'm at. It's not a good scene. It's not a good scene. Will I get my boobs lifted? I was in such a weird space yesterday that I actually considered getting a boob lift. You know, I looked at myself back and forth and I'm like, maybe someday, like in the next 2 years, I should get a boob lift. And I was like, Miles, you will never go under the knife just because, you know. So I don't know, man. I don't think I can. I don't know anything at this point. I said no to a lot of things and ho gaya. So I don't know right now. I really feel like I need a lift because it really does just like fall flat, and even your like stomach area, oh lord, it's gonna take a while. And I think I just have to remind myself, you know, I know that I gave birth. I'm trying to be kinder to myself. I'm trying to be kinder every day. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm just like, give it time, Miles. Give it time. You're doing everything that you can. Because I am. I'm trying to eat as much as I can. I'm not overeating or overindulging in sweet. I'm eating regular ghar food. I'm working out. Every time I get a chance, I go to the gym. So I'm consistent with my workout, and you know, it's gonna take a while, my love. It's gonna take a while, babies. This body oddie will take a while to come back. Struggle bus. I'm on the struggle bus of life, trying to battle different physical and mental problems. I'm going to, oh yeah, let's take the pretty grunge scene right here. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm excited for this. It's gonna get my cheek all pink. I'm gonna take it with my finger itself because, did you see that? Oh my dudes, that is pink, all right. That is such a beautiful pink. It's a very sunny, bright, beachy pink and doesn't go with this grunge theme, you know. I'm feeling very like smokey, but this is like a perky pink. So it's so gorge though, you guys. It's like a balmy finish, and it is beautiful actually. It's so stunning. Oh my god, I think this looks so good on like bare skin. Are you kidding me? Very good. It's going into my main vanity. I'm gonna put on some lashes while we continue talking. I'm taking the Huda Beauty Kalana collaboration. It's very old, super old. It's the only Huda lash I have, so this is gonna be a bit extreme, but life is extreme right now. Okay, So let's just not. I'm telling you guys, like, nobody ever told me about the boob situation. Nobody, like, not like I would reconsider breastfeeding. No, I'm kidding. Nobody told me about, like, the breastfeeding situation. Neither did my mom. Neither, like, nobody talked to me well about, like, pregnancy in general. It was painted as such a pretty picture, and, like, I don't know, man, it's just like a lot to take. Now that I've gone through it and been through it, I must tell you, like, the whole, like, body aspect of it and the aftercare is the real deal. Like, it's the real deal, battling, like, mentally, battling, like, physically, the reality of it. I didn't even have a lot of mom friends or friends who, like, breastfed, like, fully, but, like, genuinely, even while I was pregnant, people were not like, you know what, your boobs are going to be fully deflated. Nothing. And not heard a single. I would be prepared. I'd be like, okay, I know that, like, vaginal birth hurts, and I know about the episiotomy. Like, I knew what was coming, even though you never fully know. Unless you go through pregnancy, you will never know. And you won't even understand what I'm saying right now. You'll just be like, yeah, so what? It's just deflated boob. Like, it's fine. I'll get a lift. It's not that easy, dude. Oh boy. And I didn't even breastfeed, like, for the longest time, right? I stopped very early on because of a lot of breastfeeding issues. And even then, after not having prolonged the breastfeeding for a year or 6 months, I still have so much of, like, oh, it's just, like, gone, okay. And I'm just, like, mourning my boobs. And it's just real. Nobody tells you that. And I'm telling you, as a mom or as an elder sister, like, if you're planning on getting pregnant, say bye-bye to those boobies of yours, because they're never coming back unless you get a lift. On top of dealing with all of the other physical ailments you're going through after birth, you have to deal with the loss of your boobs. So you're losing yourself, you're losing your mental health, you're losing your boobies, and possibly your vagina. So what are you gaining here? Just a cute roly-poly baby. Apart from that, mama is just gone for a toss. So that's where I am right now. And it's all fun and laughters right now, but that's because I'm in a good mood. It's hard, bro. Okay, listen, these lashes did everything. They just, like, woke my eyes up and I feel really nice. I'm taking the Hindash liner and I'm just going to, cover the lash band, because I don't like it when you can see the lash band. I miss doing such heavy ass makeup looks. Okay, now, you guys, for the moment we've all been waiting for, black lipstick. Okay, I'm going to take the Automatic Lip Pencil Lip Contour 2.0 in the shade Nocturnal. Black. You guys. After 9 years, Mars is gonna wear black lipstick for the first time ever. I feel like putting, like, a nice red color in the middle and calling it, like, the cherry coke lip. I'm feeling all grungy and gothy right now. Okay, this is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in Ex-Wife. Wow, that's fitting. This lipstick is as black as my soul right now. This theme is, like, representing my life, but oh lordy lord. Ex-Wife, here we go. Why is Ex-Wife black in color? Excuse me? This is the first time I've ever worn, like, a black lipstick. I'm kind of feeling it. I can't smile right now because I feel really weird. I can't smile with black lipstick. It's just looking very, very freaking weird right now. But oh my god, she created a black lipstick which is so good. It's very comfortable on the lips. I'm gonna take some Artist Couture highlight in Hot Damn. It's just a gold highlighter, and I'm just gonna put that on the high points of my face. This is such a 2024 vibe. We're not done. We have this, like, silk balm here, and it's in the shade Goth Gloss. So let's try it on. Not that black matte lipstick was enough. We have to put a gloss on it. This look is very extra for me. Why is that chili? It's got chili. It's spicy. I'm just gonna see what the color of this in general is. It's sheer, like this, like, gray color. Oh my god, my lip is on fire. What is this? Is it the chili, like, chili balm thing that she launched? It's got cayenne pepper in it. I'm so sure. Is it this? It's spicy. Ooh, mama. It's like I ate a ton of, like, jalapenos. This is a vibe. I'm feeling very dark right now. I don't know if it's the right, like, mental space to be in, considering where I am right now. So I need to, like, put on a nude very quickly. Holy shit, my lips on fire. Whew! Alright guys, that's all I have for you in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this basic, like, grocery shopping or date night makeup. I'm kidding. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you just like went with my dark humor in the middle. I'm so sorry, I'm in a weird place right now, but you gotta just like, you know, make lemonade out of lemons or whatever crap that is right now. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was such a fun like makeup collection in general. It's unique. It's like it really got me pumped and like inspired to do this look, and got me out of my funk for at least like 2 hours, so I'm happy. I love and I'm obsessed with this palette. It's not just a 90s grunge palette, it's honestly an everyday palette. It's got all the shades you would need, like neutral colors as well, which she has nailed to the T, and I could not say enough good things about this. I love it, and I'm so glad I did this video. I hope you enjoyed my look. I will catch you guys in my next video very soon, hopefully with a more like subtle makeup, yeah, more Mars like. But thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.